Come and guest on our show. A mic is waiting for you. Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes? Are you funny at all? Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue? And the skewers too. Welcome to the Just Us Thinkin podcast.
Hey everybody.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we have a few errors today.
We do. I love this one.
You do?
Yes. It's the ID-10-T error.
Yep. So a ID-10-T error has occurred. For those who are watching, if you're laughing, you know what's going on.
You do.
If you do not know what an ID-10-T error is, I would suggest writing it down. We'll wait. Understand what that error code means.
Oh, I hope nobody unlikes us tonight after this.
We're not calling anybody an ID-10-T error.
Okay, that's good. Let's not do that.
But we're going to discuss it.
Okay, sounds good.
So this is for our technically challenged people.
Okay.
We're going to start there. What does an ID-10-T error mean to you?
I don't really know.
Like we just had an ID-10-T error.
Yeah, I did. Had a blonde moment there.
So it's a technical. It's a technical term.
Okay.
It could happen a lot.
I think it does happen a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you have people doing stuff for you, you can create this error.
You can. There's a lot of people like to have people do other stuff for them. Know your shit, people.
Know your shit. I hate to say it with AI coming out as much. You have a lot more of these errors happening.
Yeah, that's gonna be
on the back end.
Yeah. Because
you have AI doing everything for you.
Okay. And
you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
It gets kind of complicated. There's here's the thing.
Okay.
If you don't know what you're doing, you either learn or don't do it.
Right. Yeah.
Don't be that ID-10-T. Okay?
Yeah.
For example, if you are trying to do something, you can't say that you did it if you had an AI system do it all for you.
Right.
Sorry, but that's not it. I can't sit here and say, hey, I wrote a book. Well, no, I didn't. I told AI what I wanted a story about, and it wrote it for me.
Wow. That's so crazy how people can do that.
Yep.
How that can just happen nowadays.
Now, I'm okay with using AI as an assistant or a helper to go through that. So if you hey, I need, especially with content creators, I could get that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a story because I'm running a, what's a podcast people run?
Like true crime or?
I was thinking like ghost stories.
Oh, okay.
Like I was thinking that Alsh was out a ghost.
Oh yeah.
Now Liz is great.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then she does it. But can you imagine if Liz said, oh yeah, I'm telling these podcasts, she's getting all her stuff from AI, and then the AI is reading it on her show?
Yeah.
She's not doing any of the work. That would suck.
That would.
Liz doesn't do that. Liz,
And she does a good job of storytelling. So
I love her storytelling.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if you could do that with. I mean, I guess AI could do it to a certain point, and I'm okay with using AI. So if I'm like telling a story and then I say, you know what, I'm not an artist, but I would like some video component to this, and then I devise a video off of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I think that's great. I like that idea.
Okay.
I just don't like going to AI and say, hey, write a story about Lord of the Rings, but change it to, instead of having, you know, this, I want this other thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or...
Make it your own.
Yeah. I don't want, you know... I don't want Modor. I want it to be Dormore, you know, and do stupid shit like that. Okay. I'm just saying I'm okay with AI doing stuff.
Right.
I just don't think AI can do the whole thing. If you have it, you know, hey, I have an idea. I want to do this ghost story or this story about Bigfoot, and I want to know, and you use it as a tool of where all the Bigfoot sightings are, where the last, you know, I could see using it as a source, but not the whole thing. Right.
I'm thinking about our little trip down to, I think it was Hastings, I think.
Oh, yeah, wherever that was.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
Now,
Sorry.
I would say that's AI. Now, even starting a YouTube channel,
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of complexity in there.
There is.
There's a lot of stuff that goes through. There's a lot of data, and there's a lot of analytics that you have to look at. If you start a YouTube channel, hi, how are you? That's us. Know your shit. Right?
Hey, now. That stuff, I'm like, you show me that stuff, and I'm just like, okay. Sure, great.
That's fine. As long as one of us is doing it, it's fine. We look at the analytics. We look at the stuff. Don't think you could start and be a YouTube star and then look at someone and say, how do I access YouTube?
Or how do I switch between accounts?
Yeah. If you have like multiple channels, I created like 3 podcast channels, but I don't know how to get to them. You're a problem. Now...
You might be an ID-10-T.
You probably are. We lost her.
She's done.
She's done. What about gamers, Mikey?
I was channeling my inner Jeff Foxworthy there. Sorry.
Gamers.
Oh, Lord. All right. Have your little conversation here.
I'm sorry. If you
The
don't,
hands.
if you
Aliens.
don't, if you don't know enough about gaming, don't act like it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Don't come up to me if you haven't touched a controller at all and tell me how to play a game that you have never seen or played.
So this would be, oh, yeah, you know, you having a conversation. They're like, oh, yeah, I play Xbox, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, you want to come over and play? Yeah, let's go over and play. And then you hand them the controller, like, how do I start it?
How do I turn this thing on?
What buttons fire?
I die inside at that.
It's not so bad if they say, hey, it's been a while. I used to play Call of Duty. Or I used to play this game. I used to play it on PlayStation, or I played it on a different system. Yeah, I'll come over and play with you.
Yeah, that has different buttons, so I get that.
I get that, but don't act like you know what the hell you're doing and then not know what the hell you're doing. That's the ID-10-T era.
Yeah.
Don't just sit there, you know, oh yeah, I play Call of Duty. Really, you do? Yeah, I play, I don't know, what's the latest version out?
Oh yeah, what's the latest Call of Duty?
Yeah, if you don't know, I mean, now, don't get me wrong. If you say, yeah, I play Call of Duty. Oh yeah, what game you play? I don't know, the one where you shoot people. That's all of you, dumbass.
Yeah, that could be literally Halo, Fortnite,
Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops.
Black Ops was actually one of my favorites. So
I
that's what I'm
love
saying.
Black Ops 3, I think it was.
Was it Black Ops 3? Yeah.
I loved Black Ops 3. I got to play zombies, so.
That is pretty good. And now you could even say, well, been a while. Last first person shooter I played was Doom. Oh, that's old school shit.
Whew.
Right.
That's
That hits
old.
you. That hits you in the heart.
That's old.
Right? No, I used to play Call of Duty
You don't
too.
even know what Doom is, do you?
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow.
Doom is Doom.
Okay.
If you can't be a gamer
And
you were,
not
yeah.
know Doom. It's like being a gamer and not knowing Dr. Mario or like the classics.
Yeah.
You can't classify yourself as a gamer if you don't know your classics, like your Mario, Tetris,
Yep.
Dr. Mario, Zelda.
Yep.
You
Okay.
don't even say you're a gamer if you don't know those classics.
Yep.
What about Donkey Kong?
I never really got into Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong's a classic, but it's a sub-classic.
You could also say you're a gamer if you played Sonic.
Yeah. Now, there's certain, like Pac-Man
Yeah.
would be an arcade gamer.
Right.
Okay. Centipede, arcade gamer.
Ooh.
Joust, arcade gamer. So that there's gamers within
I
gamers,
want to
Dig
go to
Dug?
the arcade now.
right? They don't exist anymore.
Dig Dug's on Nintendo.
Is
But
it? Oh, yeah, it is.
But that's classic, and that is classic arcade.
I think
Yeah.
it is.
You have classic Nintendo.
Yeah.
You have classic Sega. Now you could even go to Pitfall and a couple of the classic Atari or in television games.
Yeah.
You know you're a gamer if they're talking about in television or Sega Genesis or any of
Wow.
those. I get it.
Yeah.
So
I'm also old enough to know like the little like whatchamacallem, the little boxes like that are like character themed,
oh yeah.
like the little plug and plays in your TV
Oh okay, yeah.
that had like the yellow and white cables.
Yep.
I am that old.
You're not
You're
that
that
old.
old.
I'm
really?
that old, and
Oh
I
my
let
gosh.
you do that.
I'm not even that old.
Yeah, no, I let you do that. There's a difference.
Because I
there.
have two
Yep.
that I haven't touched in years.
You will have to have an adjuster for that now.
Right.
They make adapters
Oh
now.
my god.
That's crazy. Now, here's the other
insane.
thing. Web designing and software.
Oh.
Okay? Don't act like you know what you're talking about when you
Yeah.
haven't done it in years.
Yeah.
That kind of listen, and don't get me wrong, I've designed websites.
Okay.
I know how to design certain websites, but if someone came and said, yeah, can you design a e-commerce website, I have no clue.
No clue.
I have no clue. Now I could design a regular website,
Yeah.
and I could, depending on the tools,
Okay.
I could. It really depends on the tools, on what I'm using, what I'm doing. I'm designing our website.
Okay.
It's still in the process because the tools are different.
Yeah.
So I have to learn that. So I'm in no. I am no means an expert in web design. I know enough just to get myself in trouble.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm willing to learn, I can go through that. But I get a little annoyed when someone says, "Oh yeah, I know, this software, or I know this and that," and I'm like, that doesn't exist anymore.
And then you come to find out that the software has gone been gone
Years
for, like,
ago, yeah.
years.
Yeah.
That could happen on like all kinds of software.
Oh yeah.
Don't. I just, if you don't know, don't pretend like you know.
Right.
Because then you're an ID-10-T error. Photoshop editing tools.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's Photoshop. You have what, Adobe? What are all the Photoshops? I mean, Mikey, you're
So you have Photoshop.
yeah.
You have
Canva.
Canva, Illustrator.
Yeah, Illustrator.
Um,
And there's like
There's
Pixar.
like a whole
There's a
list.
bunch of them.
Okay.
Just because you know one system doesn't mean you know them all.
no.
And it's almost impossible. I mean, I guess you could know them all,
Yeah.
but God, that's a pain.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Just because you edit it in one format doesn't mean you know all editing.
I mean, Photoshop is completely different than Canva.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
even like the Adobe stuff is still different, and it's the same company. I mean, you have
Right.
Illustrator and Photoshop, which can do completely different things and have completely different tools,
Well,
and they're by the same people.
even with our editing software. So we have a program that we use that we record in,
Yeah.
and then we have another program that we use for editing audio files, and then we have another program that we actually use for video editing.
Yeah.
So the editing is different.
The editing is wild.
And then there are some people that just say, you know what, screw it, I don't want to go through all that. I have an AI edit for me and do that.
And then the AI can edit the video and the audio at the same time.
There's software
some
that does that. Now, AI is getting better, but I like the hands-on that we do. Our shows are human interaction. We may use some AI elements. I know some of our pictures are now AI.
Yeah.
So our thumbnails, we updated to AI. We do a little bit of that.
I think that's really the only thing AI on here.
We do a lot of our wording, so we use SEO to pull SEO words and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is everybody that I'm talking to here that's a podcaster or a YouTuber or does creative content knows exactly what I said. They know exactly what I mean and what's going on. Did you look it up?
Yeah,
you
I
literally
was-
looked up Photoshop
I
and
was-
Illustrator.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's amazing that even with those aspects, if you don't know what that is,
And you have
educate
this-
yourself.
Yeah, and you have this like handy little tool called Google where it's like right there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not very fond of people that think they know what's going on and pretend they know how to do it when they don't do it.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So your Photoshop is more for like to edit raster images, and Illustrator is for vector images. So like rasters is like pixels and stuff like that, and then
So Photoshop would be good for like your t-shirt designs,
but then it says Illustrator is also good for illustrations, logo design, and vector.
Okay, so
they do intertwine.
They do intertwine.
Okay.
So
Some things can intertwine, some things do it better than others.
Photoshop would be more for your t-shirt design or
Right.
logos that you're going to create
Oh,
and
yeah.
print.
Or
Okay.
if you have like a photo that like got horribly photobombed or something, you can
Right.
take that into Photoshop, edit out that person, and make it look like a nice photo.
Okay.
Now,
cool.
Illustrator you can do to design your logo that's going to go on a digital source. So for your website
okay.
or something like that you're going to have not in print or a little bit different there.
Or I think that would be good for like a comic book stuff, because I think you can like do more drawing and more.
Very well. Yeah, because Illustrator you would be able to do more hands-on drawing and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's what that's mainly used for.
So if
kinda
I'm
cool.
trying, so it depends on what you're going to do.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it really just depends.
But if you're an ID-10-T, you just assume they're both the same. And why don't you just do it this way? Do you do this? No. Well, then shut up.
Yeah.
Sit down, shut up. I don't want to hear from you.
And let the pros take care of it.
Right.
And I don't consider myself a pro by any means.
Yeah, we're not pros by
No.
Let
We're
me be clear here. I am not a pro by any means.
However, don't assume if we're doing this and we're using the software,
Yeah.
you should probably automatically assume that we have already looked into this and kind of know what we're using.
Yeah.
We didn't just wake up today and decide, let's try this software. You're not helping us by not doing it, telling us how to do it.
Yeah.
That would be like me walking up to Tiger Woods telling him how to fix his backswing. Okay?
not gonna happen.
The only way that's going to work is that backswing is going to be right into me. All right. And I'm willing to take that one for the money.
Okay.
Actually, I'll be flat out honest. All Tiger Woods could I could go over, insult Tiger Woods by doing that and
Yeah.
being an ID-10-T in the golf world.
Yeah.
Having him backswing, hit me upside the head, and then getting paid money. I'm okay with that.
Would you insult Mike Tyson though?
Oh, now I'm pretty sure Tiger Woods' backswing could probably kill me too. Maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe not.
do this. Don't. Let me
Let's
rethink
not do
this.
that.
Hold on. Let's think.
Yeah.
Don't do this if it can kill you.
That's good advice.
That's,
Good advice.
yeah,
Okay.
don't be an
Yeah.
ID-10-T where it'll kill you.
Yeah. We don't want that to be a fatal error.
Is that the 404 error?
That would probably
No.
be
No.
No. A 404 error is done when you do something like that. That ID-10-T error turns fatal, and you don't want the police to debug your ass. Then you
okay.
404 their ass.
We
Yeah.
had an arrow 404.
404.
Alrighty then.
We had
Body not found.
Yeah.
we had an ID-10-T and they error 404'd.
Yeah.
Not found.
So that would be bad.
Oh,
So
that's funny.
now we don't like 404s here.
No, we don't.
We like to be found.
We do.
Where can they find us?
They can find us on Facebook, YouTube,
YouTube.
YouTube.
there's Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Apple.
Instagram,
Facebook. X.
So yeah.
And yeah, we're pretty much everywhere. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow. Give us a comment. Give us a like. Don't be a 404 on us.
Don't.
Find us. And don't be an ID-10-T.
No. Alright, well, bye everybody.
Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. This concludes our broadcasting day.